This research is on Samyama Sadhana practice. This study is done by Harvard Sadhguru Center for Conscious Planet, uh, headed by Dr. Balachandra Subramaniam. So their research was trying to understand the brain age. So brain age is like we all know about our age. We have, for example, I am 35 years old, but my brain might be younger or older than my actual age. So what this study found was they tried to understand what the brain age is of meditation practitioners compared to those who don't practice meditation. And also they compared with people who have different clinical conditions like dementia, mild cognitive impairment, like that. And what they found was people who practice meditation regularly, their brain is 5.9 years younger than their actual age. So if your actual age is 30 years, your brain age is 24 years. So that's a dramatic improvement in your brain health. Whereas people who have dementia, if their age is 50 years, their brain age is 60 years. So brain is aging faster, those who have conditions like dementia. Whereas with meditation practitioners, their brain is aging slower. So which is very, very important because as we grow older, the vulnerability to all these neurodegenerative conditions increases. So the best way is to prevent. If you live well, eat well, sleep well, have a good quality sleep, invest in these mind body practices, then your brain is healthy, you're aging well.
Apart from improving brain health, what else benefits does this meditation provide?
So brain health, if you have your brain healthy, then everything else is taken care of. So brain health,
Say
mental health.
for example, someone is suffering from cancer. How does this help?
So that's the thing. When somebody gets a condition like a cancer or diabetes or whatever it is very difficult to treat. But one thing which will help with, say, a person who has cancer is that the psychological suffering can reduce. The stress which people undergo when they have cancer, the anxiety which they undergo, that can be dramatically reduced with these practices. But will it help with prevention or treatment of cancer? We don't know. There's not much research yet which shows that when you have cancer, you will get better with these practices. That's not true. If you have cancer, you should take the proper treatment. But for psychological well being, you should practice these things.
So, what's your role in this research?
I'm not involved in this research, but I have been doing parallel research in my center at Center for Consciousness Studies on these practices for the last 10 years. So I have done on Shambhavi practice and Shunya practice, how it enhances your brain health and mental health, and how it changes your brain oscillations. That was my PhD work.
How does these meditations help children?
uh, it definitely helps because children have a brain which is most plastic. Plastic means it's more most adaptable,
Moldable.
most moldable, and that's the critical period of intervening because whatever children undergo, it will impact their whole life. For example, if children undergo any form of stress during childhood, the vulnerability to anxiety depression when they become adults is much higher. So it's always best that they do these simple practices by which their brain is very healthy, very vibrant, and calm, relaxed.
Yeah, what are the tips you want to give? Say, for example, someone wants to meditate, but they're not at all, capable of concentrating, or they cannot concentrate at all. So, what are the tips?
So first of all, meditation is not about concentration. It's just one aspect of it. So meditation, all you're trying to do is you're trying to train your attention. So as we know, attention is all over the place for a lot of people. But this is a practice by which you train your attention. So your attention becomes more stable over time. Does it happen overnight? It doesn't happen because that's not how the brain functions. It takes years. For example, any skill, say sport or any musical instrument, it takes years to master it. Similarly, it takes years to master attention, wherein your attention is very stable and focused. At the same time, you become relaxed over time. So that's what I was mentioning about relaxed alertness.
Okay. See, people who are suffering from Alzheimer's, so they're not aware of what they are doing. So even if they sit for meditation also, they'll not be aware of it. So how
Correct.
does that help?
That's what I was always emphasizing on prevention. Because once they get a condition, you have to take all the appropriate care. you have to follow the appropriate guidelines. There are a lot of guidelines, clinical guidelines, which you have to follow. Apart from that, some simple exercise, whatever they can do, they should do. But we should focus on prevention, because it's very difficult to deal with any condition, be it anxiety, depression, Alzheimer's, diabetes. Even diabetes is difficult, isn't it, to reverse it? So it's always best to focus on prevention, especially for mental health.
ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಬಾಸ್ ಟಿವಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಾನೆಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ.